If your man tells you to be a stay-at-home mom, don't do it unless he's like a millionaire.
This video's already starting up hot. Buckle in, baby.
Straight up. Because I used to work, now I don't work, but then I get yelled at because I'm spending money.
Fun fact, one of the largest reasons for divorce is finances. Either they're not talking about money, they're not budgeting together, or one person is spending uncontrollably while the other one is desperately trying to save money for the family.
I don't like when a man tells me how and when to spend my money. Now, here's the argument that we're having, okay? He's saying that I worked, but at the end of the year, I don't have a lot of money saved up. He's right.
That's gonna be really important later on. Pay attention.
He is right, because I spent money. But baby, I paid for the birthday parties. I helped out with the rent. Not a lot, but a little bit, okay? I bought our daughter clothes. I paid for Disneyland twice. I bought shoes, shirts, clothes, toys, eating out, coffee runs. Because I'm just an independent woman when I was working. Like, I never was like, hey, I went to Target and I spent $100 on our daughter. Give me money.
One simple rule that helped out between my wife and I was she would purchase indiscriminately on Amazon. And we came up with a very simple rule of if the bill is gonna be like over like $100, let's just take a day, like on a Saturday, and talk about what we're spending. We just from doing that cut our Amazon spending probably in over half. And it was a lot, let me just say. We cut it over just in half, just simply by having the conversation of, do we need that?
I'm stubborn. I still spend my own money. He gave me his credit card, and I do swipe it here and there, for gas. Yes, baby. But I guess because I'm a Latina, I don't know. I still use my money and he gets mad. I gotta go back to work because I just can't. I cannot do this. Like, literally, we just got in a big argument about spending money, and I said, do you know that Middle Eastern men, pay for everything? He got so mad he walked out the house.
One comment, she hit two of the four horsemen in John Gottman's theory: criticism and contempt. Imagine just for a second if he flipped that around and used whatever thing he has an issue with you and used some other race or ethnicity and say, did you know that women of X do this? Would you be mad?
Like, I really hurt him. And I feel bad. I shouldn't have said that. Obviously does. We're trying to save up for a house. I get it. But
so you guys came to a perfectly logical conclusion that we're going to try to save money to buy a home. And you said, F that, despite the fact that you guys agreed on it, F that, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to spend money on things that we don't need. That's exactly what you're saying. That's a problem.
It's like, my 1-year-old, her birthday's next week. I wanna have a party for her. My 5-year-old, her birthday is in May, and she wants to have a party and invite her kindergarten friends. What are we gonna say? I told him, I was like, let's just not have parties then.
My wife and I decided, and I wasn't really the decision maker on this one. She was like, why are we spending so much money on having people just come over randomly for a birthday party? We looked at what we spent on the first 2 birthdays for our daughter and said, this is silly. We'll get her a cake, we'll take photos just for ourselves, little decoration, but the rest of the money, we'll spend it on experiences. So we went to Disney. We got 4-day passes for all 4 of us.
Her birthday theme is Bluey. Yes, and I wanted like a birthday banner that said happy birthday with Bluey decor on it. It was $5, and he's like, no, we don't need that. Granted, he's right.
Again, what I'm seeing here is, and it seems like he's right on a lot of these areas, you just wanted an area to complain. He's correct. You don't need it. You just want it. So you're spending money when your objective is to save money. Then I went to the comments. Oh my God. You don't need a rich man, you need a generous one. Okay, clearly you guys missed out on that entire part where he said, we're trying to save money to buy a house, okay? Go back to work and have him pay for daycare. Okay, I guess you could do that, sure. They want a stay-at-home mom, but don't have stay-at-home mom money. That's crazy. Being a stay-at-home mom is not the issue, it's your husband. I think so too. Jesus Christ. Y'all are toxic. The problem is the man. Wow. My husband pays for everything. I've been a stay-at-home mom and worked, and he's never asked for a penny. Congrats. Not everybody has fuck you money. Next time y'all are at the store, ask him loud, can you afford this? That is so fucked up. She says, I'm going to. That is so wrong. So wrong. He got mad because he know he got no money for you like that. It's insecurity. That's so fucked up. And she goes, now I feel bad. Why do you feel bad? Because you put your stuff out on the internet? It's it's crazy because I'm a stay-at-home mom for the first time. Ed never says that to me. He gives me money every 2 weeks and constantly reminds me how hard my job is and how grateful he is. I think it's the type of man. Nowhere in that video does it say that he's ungrateful for her. Anywhere, actually. That was a complete fabrication in your own imagination. Yeah, more like don't marry a man that yells at you for spending money. Okay, so just have a man with, again, infinite fuck you money. Just, yeah, keep spending whatever you want. We have a goal, fuck the goal. Just keep spending money on stupid shit. That's what you're saying. My husband asks me what he can spend. That means you control the finances. Maybe they both should control the finances. This one was a good one. It's because they don't realize how much it costs to run a household until they're the ones paying for it. They think houses run themselves. I doubt that, but this one time I told him I bought new towels on sale at Target for $9. He was like, that's them being on sale? Yeah, maybe because he's like, $9 is probably a lot, but he also probably figures, shit, we already have towels. Why did we need new towels? How often do you buy towels is probably the next question. Valid question. And the comments just keep going on, and they completely dismiss the fact that there's multiple times along the way that she said, he's right. He's right. I shouldn't have said that. Like, she was very mean in a couple of those places. But you guys just forget that. You just want to reaffirm the thought process of another woman that you're seeing because misery loves fucking company.